If you want to learn how to draw a wheel in any perspective, watch this video. Alright, step 1. We're going to start with the body of a cylinder. When you look at a cylinder from the side, it's just a rectangle or a square. This means that the body of a cylinder is just two parallel lines. Now, when you look at it from an angle, perspective is applied, which means the two parallel lines turns into what I call a railroad tracks, also known as one-point perspective. The side that's closer to you, the viewer, is going to open up, and the side that's further away from the viewer will look as if it will converge down the road. Alright, step 2. We're going to call this point A, B, point C, point D. We're going to draw an ellipse between point A and B. Alright, but before we draw the ellipse, important notes. When the body length is on the longer side, you're going to draw the ellipse narrow-ish, if that makes sense. When the body length is on the shorter side, you're going to draw the ellipse wider-ish, more circular. Okay, so let's draw the ellipse. The best way to do this is to draw half of an ellipse first. It doesn't matter which half, but half. I like to draw this one first. Connect point A to point B. The other half is always symmetrical. Any circular shape will always be symmetrical when in perspective. Step 3, draw the other side of the cylinder by drawing an ellipse. But important note once again, the ellipse on the other side will always be more circular than the ellipse that's closer to you. No matter what. This is a law, so don't break the law. It doesn't matter what kind of ellipse you draw on the side that's closer to you. The ellipse drawing on the other side will always be more circular comparatively. And that's it. Now you can draw wheels or tubes or a barrel of a gun very easily. Some tips. Drawing an ellipse that looks good is honestly a pain in the ass, so just practice a lot. Just no way around it. What helps me is to draw the edges more round than straight. And here's an example. And another tip, if you want to draw another ellipse within the ellipse to draw some kind of a hole in the cylinder, just keep in mind that the new ellipse will share the same center point. It's just how it is. If you shift it up, down, left, right, then it's really not a cylinder. It'll still be a shape, but I don't know what you call it, but it won't be a cylinder, which is the point of this video. But I highly recommend you play around with it and see the results. So now that you know how to draw a cylinder, and I made a video about how to draw a cube in any perspective, you could pretty much draw anything that you want. If you look at the things around you, all the objects around you, they're pretty much a form of a cube or a form of a cylinder put together. So you just gotta think about it and draw very slowly and just put it together, and you can draw anything out of your imagination now. Yeah, you're a genius now, so go draw like Kim Jong-gi and do what he do.